German ambassador Erich von Weinberg to the British government in exile. The syndicalist terror is nearly as bad as back in 1928, when Reichsbank President Karl von Helfferich was shot by a lone gunman. Back then, a countrywide crackdown brought some measure of peace, but now security forces seem powerless. There have been proposals to found a new police force, the Verdeckte Reichspolizei. The Verpo would work in the shadows to save us all from the darkness of radicalism. The formerly French-controlled regions in Western Germany have been unruly for a long time. French nationalism is widespread, and French cultural and political organizations have strong roots in the region even now. Banning them could suppress French nationalism, or it could serve to inflame tensions and radicalize the population. The Commune of France will not be happy either way. On this day in 1937, the German populace cast their votes to select their representatives for the Reichstag. The electoral contest has been fiercely contested, with much anticipation surrounding the forthcoming results. The outcome holds significant implications for various political parties, and notably, the fate of the Kaiserreich itself hangs in the balance. Should the Social Democrats garner sufficient support, it is anticipated that the realist faction within the Social Liberal FVP will forge a coalition with them. Alternatively, there exists the prospect of a coalition comprising nearly all liberal and bourgeois parties, namely the NLP, FVP, and the Bavarian Splinter Party, BVP, under the leadership of the esteemed Lion of Africa, Paul von Lettow-Vorbeck. However, in this electoral contest, the DKP is expected to maintain its comfortable majority. According to the Constitution of 1871, the Kaiserreich operates without a formal government structure. Instead, the Kaiser appoints an individual of his preference to serve as Reichskanzler, who subsequently fills the state secretary positions within the Reich administration. Despite the DKP securing its Reichstag majority in the elections, this does not obligate the Kaiser to retain the DKP candidate as Chancellor. The Kaiser firmly believes that only von Schleicher can safeguard the Reich against threats from syndicalists, Democrats, and Junkers, maintaining the status quo in the country. Consequently, he appoints him as Reichskanzler. However, unbeknownst to the Kaiser, von Schleicher harbors divergent intentions. While publicly advocating for social and economic rejuvenation through his pet project, the Reichsreform Plan, to restore Germany's pre-Black Monday prosperity, it's all mere rhetoric. Von Schleicher's past alliances with influential Junkers reveal his true motive: to hinder democratization and protect his newfound wealth and influence. His clandestine efforts as Reichskanzler aim to perpetuate his power and riches. Whether the Kaiser will uncover his treachery and how he might respond remain uncertain. Yet, with his newfound position, Schleicher has begun reshuffling key positions and forging agreements with Juncker enterprises, prompting murmurs of a nefarious scheme to propel the Juncker class into authority. To consolidate his Camarilla's control, Schleicher has initiated measures to bolster police authority. The proposed Polizeiaufgabengesetz aims to safeguard the Reich from perceived threats of excessive liberalization. Moreover, Schleicher is expanding his influence within the Reichstag by transforming his informal coalition of allies into a formal political entity, the Deutsche National Volkspartei DVLP. Supporters, previously independent Reichstag members, along with sympathetic opposition figures, will unite under the DVLP banner, legitimizing Schleicher's political endeavors. The extent of Schleicher's success in achieving his goals remains uncertain, with only time holding the answer. What is certain, though, is that Germany is poised for a future where Kaiser Wilhelm's efforts towards democratization face significant and potentially complete endangerment.